Listen, first of all, Antonio got me a gift.
Don't do this.
I'm going to put got me a gift in quotation
This
marks.
is the third gift.
I got hit by a car 2 weeks ago.
What?
Well, I got clipped. It wasn't like a hit, but
What?
My friends used to open the Snapple bottles and tell everybody else the fact and not me the fact. And I wanted to know the fact.
Well, that's because,
but the fire department made it up to me. They were on my list for a little bit.
Who hates a fireman?
You've been touching me an insane amount today.
Isn't it comfy? Okay.
All right. Let's do it.
Welcome back to the Picky Boys podcast. Who we
Welcome.
got here today?
Hey, yo.
Martin, Chaz, me,
And me.
and Danny.
It's actually my birthday today when it releases, not when we're filming.
Wait, really?
Yep.
Happy birthday.
That's
birthday.
me. That's me.
Don't forget.
Old
No more health insurance.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah.
Write happy birthday, Dan, in the comments. Like, subscribe, and join the Patreon. Patreon.com/PickyBoys for his birthday. Come on.
I didn't have any grave injuries. I was hoping to break my leg or my collarbone, something that, insurance would help me with, but instead I was just a perfectly healthy boy.
I can do that for you right now. if you
Yeah,
want.
really. We could make
True,
it. We
true.
could make it.
I'm actually technically covered to the end of July. So I still have 7 days.
So the 1st of August, you're going to suddenly fall down the stairs.
That's
That is how that
That's the
would
way
work.
life goes.
Speaking of that, dude, my friend was telling me a story about her sister and a Tinder guy. Strap in, bro.
Okay.
Okay, wait,
I'm
hold
stra-
on.
I gotta strap
Before you
on.
start, let's just make sure. Your friend is telling you a story about his sister.
Yeah.
Okay.
And a Tinder boy.
Okay.
Okay, so this person matched with someone on Tinder. Yada yada yada. They were going through the motions, and the guy said, "Oh, I have nowhere to stay. Can I just stay by you?" Like she didn't like it wasn't like that. She just it like went how it went. He wanted to stay with her because he had nowhere to go.
Okay.
She says yes. She goes, fine, whatever. They go back to the house. She just locks herself in her room and just lets the guy, you sleep in the living room, whatever, right? 2 a.m., the guy's banging on the door. I left my charger in there. And the girl is like, you weren't in my room this whole time. Like, please, stop. Calls the cops. Cops show up. They're like, ma'am, you can open the door now, but just be prepared for what you're about to see out there. She opens the door. Tarp, knives, duct tape, Dexter style. If she opened up that door, toast, dude. Toast.
And did the guy run away or what?
Guy was gone.
That's terrifying.
Oh, dude.
Dude. I mean,
Shouldn't have let him stay.
dude, it wasn't going well or whatever. And the guy didn't have anywhere, so she obliged. All right, fine, stay by me. You have nowhere to go. Let's not do that.
Yeah,
First
never.
step.
Wow. That's so crazy.
Whatever happened when we were younger, don't talk to strangers, don't meet people from the internet. Now people do it all the time, and it's
Yeah.
okay to them.
And they bump uglies.
Yeah.
With them.
Jesus Christ, what happened to chivalry?
Well,
I don't know if that's the right word.
I don't think that's the right word. See,
That is so scary. Do you stop using Tinder after that?
That is
probably.
Move to Hinge.
I think
probably.
I stopped using the internet. No,
Yeah.
move to Hinge. No, it's just gonna happen again. Just this time, it won't be a Tinder guy. It's gonna be a Hinge guy.
Oh, Hinge is where you find somebody
Oh,
serious,
Hinge,
not where
fuck
you
you.
find murderers.
Yes.
Hinge definitely has classier people.
Well, then guess
No.
what? I'll download Hinge, get on it, and I'll be a murderer on Hinge.
Okay,
thank you, Martin.
You know
Thank
what?
you.
She'll do anything to prove a point.
that's true.
Maybe he wanted to make her a nice dinner. He was cutting up a pig. You never know.
Oh yeah, maybe he was preparing a feast.
Yeah.
There's nothing you could say. There's nothing you could say to convince me otherwise. That girl was about to become the newest episode of Dexter.
Yeah.
Did he bring the tarps, or was it just she had a lot of this stuff and he was laying it out and preparing it?
You see, you're asking a lot of questions as if I was the murderer.
Well, you're the one who told the story. I don't know.
What I'm picturing is that he brought the tarp. And, people have knives laying around.
Yeah.
And a pair of scissors. See, if I saw knives in the tarp, I'd be like, okay, I get what's going on. Now, if I saw a spoon and scissors, I'd be like, wait, this was a little more sinister than I originally thought it would be.
Tongs and a big salad bowl.
Exactly, like Q-tips. I'm like, what was that for?
Where was this person's geolocation? Where were they?
Where'd you calm down?
No, I'm serious. Where were they? We should put out a warning.
Yeah.
PBE.
A Picky Boys breaking news alert. That
Picky
if
Boys.
you are using Tinder in where do they live?
I'm not telling you where they goddamn live.
Where in the,
I think it was
name the area.
Well, if you don't-
fucking somewhere next to in the Flora Park, Flushing. What is it? No, not
So
Flushing.
it's in New York.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
yeah,
Okay, well if you are on Tinder in New York, you better watch out for the Tinder swindler killer.
The Tinder swindler killer. Okay.
Yeah.
Tinder swindler was already taken.
Yeah, that's true. Girls already have to like completely trust in this person that they're not a murderer in the first place, and the time you take the leap, murderer. It's like that. We were just watching Shark Week.
Oh my god,
We were
I
like-
loved it. It was so funny because like they were trying to figure out why there were sharks in Cancun, and this lady, second time ever, she's petrified of the ocean. Second time ever for her husband. She's like, I'll go in, bitten by a shark.
Oh my god.
That's what you get. Honestly.
Confirmed her fears real quick.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
You have those people that are terrified of the ocean and get bit. Then you have the surfers that got bit 10 times and still go out there surfing. I don't get it.
Yeah, there was a guy, he was surfing, he got pushed off his surfboard by the shark, and then he went, all right. And he's hitting it with the surfboard.
Dude.
And he got away unscathed, but he's like, yeah, I'm still gonna surf, but now I'm a little scared. I'm like, oh,
Yeah, maybe I'll look down at the black shadow underneath me sometimes.
I mean, at the end of the day, every time you get bit by a shark, your likelihood of getting bit again goes down.
That's
I
not true.
don't
Yeah.
understand why
Yes,
that's
it-
That is
true.
not true.
Your chances of getting killed by a cow are slim to none, but never zero. So like, what?
I don't know what that means.
No, wait, hold on. Carry the 2. He's onto something.
He's
I'm
on
on-
something.
He's onto
No,
something.
you're not.
Cook. Yes.
If you get into a plane crash, the odds you're gonna get into another plane crash are far lower. Because who gets into a plane crash twice?
I don't think that's how the odds work.
That's absolutely how the
2
odds
plane
work.
crash Larry down the block.
The safest day to get on a plane is after a terrorist attack.
What does
No.
that have to do with anything?
Yes, it is.
No, absolutely
Yes, it
not.
is.
Dude, didn't you see the planes?
Yes, it is.
The planes that just clipped the other day? There was no terrorist. It was just a lazy pilot.
This has nothing to do with what I'm talking about.
What does it have to do with you? It has more to do with what you're talking about than what you're saying.
I'm just saying all of these like crazy incidents typically don't happen one after the other.
You ever heard of Tom Hanks? The man was stranded on an island. He was
huh?
on a boat that got
That's true.
seized by Somalian pirates, and he had to land a plane in the fucking East River.
Stop, don't talk about Sully ever again.
No,
Sully
it was
is a
Tom
zero
goddamn Hanks.
Tom Hanks, blah, blah, blah. But the
But-
movie's called Sully. Sully's a zero movie man.
But he didn't have to do any of those things twice.
No, but the fact that he had to do any of those things in a
That was my
lifetime.
wole point.
No, that wasn't-
Yeah, he
yeah,
didn't
gotcha.
have to
Still,
do. He didn't have to
you're
land a
missing the
plane
point.
twice. He didn't get stuck on an island twice. Whenever something bad happens to you, you should just go do that thing again because
No.
the odds are
I
so
don't
low.
do if buts or maybes. All right.
I rebuttal. I take your Tom Hanks and I rebuttal you with a Liam Neeson.
Okay,
That man's relatives were taken a lot.
3 times.
that is true.
times.
3 times.
That is true.
That man should probably also stop taking transportation.
I was watching a video and a Blue Eyes White Dragon mint condition from 2002 sold for $80,000. And
You?
Yeah. And I know I got an old Blue Eyes in mint condition somewhere.
I don't have any like OG cards. Did you guys do cards? No. You did Pokemon, but you just sit on them, right? You don't you sit on them, rip them. You don't like
You
take
rip
care of
them.
them.
I
You like fart on
I
them?
did Yu-Gi-Oh, not Pokemon.
Oh, you did.
I actually do
I
run
hate
this big
Pokemon.
scam of calling cards. So
What?
it's from The Sopranos.
Oh, gotcha.
God, don't even get me started on Sopranos.
But speaking of auctions, did you guys see the first generation iPhone sold for like 190,000 at auction?
I did see that, and she left it inside the box the whole time.
Yeah, that's insane.
Who are these people that are buying these things and just saying, I'm not going to open this?
I'm not gonna open it.
And,
10 years from now, it's gonna be worth something. And guess what? It paid off, dude.
or is it a mistake? Like, you buy the first iPhone and you get hit by a bus. And then they were like, this was on her body.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, I'm not going to open it.
Or the grandkids like, oh, she never did get me that gift. She just had dementia. She forgot. She
Yeah.
just let it in the bag.
And I feel like that has to be.
There's definitely people out there that go out buying shit just for, oh, this is gonna be worth something one day. I know one of my guys I work with, he spent like hundreds of dollars on a Home Alone Lego set. And he looked at me, he's like, I was like, we wasted like hundreds of, yeah, man. I was like, why? He's like, the right person will buy it for the right price. I was like, okay, keep hoping, buddy.
Somebody
But
probably will
somebody
buy it.
will, yeah. Some
There are a
Home
lot of
Alone,
freaks.
Kevin McAllister, fucking fanatic, will just come in and swoop it.
Macaulay Culkin in the future.
But I feel like also like this whole market of like people like with mint condition stuff is ruining the market in the future because now like any card or like limited edition card release, people just buy a bunch of them and never open them.
That's what I did.
And then, but then by the time that you resell them, now a bunch of people have unopened packs and everything is worth less anyway. Like, it kind of defeats the purpose. Or at the very least, saturates the market. Like there is no one was that focused on preserving the cards, which is why the one or two that exist are so valuable.
True, but also now you can flip it the other way. There's so few cards in circulation because everyone's holding it that they'll buy the boxes to try to get the rare cards that aren't out yet.
True. I don't know. It's hard.
I mean, if I ever did it, and I did it on the new Magic the Gathering thing that just came out, they did a Lord of the Rings collaboration. I bought a box and I just left it, but I also bought a little pack because you got to open something. You gotta open something. I can't just like sit in a box. And I wasn't buying two because I would have been like a G out the window. Wasn't buying two.
That sounds like my worst nightmare is to get a package, receive it, and then not be able to open it.
That's a daily nightmare.
It's like, why?
Yeah,
why have you forsaken me?
Like the people that just buy one, like I'm gonna buy one and leave it is crazy. I could see buying two and you open one, you have your fun, you're like, oh yeah, I already got my play. You leave it.
I don't have the patience to sell things.
No, you just have FOMO.
Yeah,
That's true.
I do have FOMO.
Also, I don't think Danny will ever be able to beat the. Oh, what if the rare card's in that box?
Yeah, no.
I don't think.
True.
I don't
What
think
if
you
it's
can
in
pass
here?
that. I don't think you
True,
can
it's
pass
in
that.
here.
That's why I don't get into that stuff.
You can't even
don't
open.
dabble.
You can't even open a Snapple around this kid without him absolutely trying to fucking beat the shit out of you. You don't tell him what the fact is.
Yes, because my friends used to open the Snapple bottles and tell everybody else the fact and not me the fact, and I wanted to know the fact.
Well, that's because
And then we'd sit there like, oh, this is so interesting.
It's because you were.
It's not, and it's,
You wanted the fact so bad.
and it's not about the fact itself. It's about the fact that you are withholding information from me. That's a Snapple fact. You're bad friends.
FOMO.
Yes, we know what FOMO is, and I do have it.
And you're still a bitch.
Thank you.
Was it fucking? There was one that got away from him though. I remember.
Oh, yes.
Do you remember the fact?
No, I don't remember the
No, I
fact.
don't remember the facts. What happened after was too funny to remember the
It's
facts.
lost the time.
Yeah, one of our friends bit it in half and like sealed it shut for the end of time.
And Danny was sitting there at the table, a little screwdriver, and trying to like pry it back open. But it was just not happening.
But then I read that all Snapple facts are fake.
That's
Where did you read that?
No, it's a fucking paradox, bozo.
What?
Someone spread a rumor like, oh, that the first Snapple fact, the number one, it says all odd number Snapple facts are fake.
But the number one is an
Number
odd
one
number.
But the number one's an odd number.
Gotcha.
So if that's true, that makes that one. It's a paradox.
In serious news,
Oh.
Arizona's $1.25 now.
Yeah, that's insane.
Wow,
dude.
really?
Yeah,
That's
they
insane.
Honestly,
they
it's about
did it.
time.
They did it. And a lot of people are making fun of them, like, oh, they betrayed us. They added a quarter. They said they would never do it. They held out for like
so
20
long.
years.
They've probably been on the brink of collapse, like of their business,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Please, we can't raise it."
yeah.
And they're like, "We have to. It's one quarter."
And they're like, but the people, our sweat equity is gone. Our social equity is gone. Our trust is gone.
That's the worst thing
It is
I've
gone.
heard since the MTA increased from 250 to 275. Ruined my life for a very long time.
Still ruining mine.
Well, I mean, don't get me started. They're still number one on my enemy list. Me and Dunkin' Donut have made up, so
The singular. Dunkin'
yeah,
Donut.
the one?
Mr. Dunkin' Donut.
yeah.
Wait, why have you made up?
Yeah.
So how? Let's put it this way: how can the MTA make it up to you?
How can the MTA make it? No. For the MTA to make it up to me, I have to become governor and fix the MTA. It's not going to happen. They can't make it up to me.
Well, I have two questions. It's about Mr. Sir Duncan.
Yeah.
Number one, what did they do to wrong you? How'd they fix it?
So I went to Dunkin' Donuts, and I swear on everything that is holy, I gave that guy a $20 bill.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, I was here for this.
You were there?
He gives me my stuff, and then he gives me the change, and it was like a $5 item, and I got like $5 back. I'm like,
Oh, no.
what's going on?
Oh, no.
Where's the rest of my money? I gave you $20. He's like, no, you gave me 10. I'm like, I know I gave you $20 because I only had $20. He wouldn't take it out the register to look at it. I was like, okay, you know what? It's either I burn this place to the ground or I leave. So I have to be the bigger man.
You let them take the $10?
I was very young. It was
Oh, man. I feel like you do a quick camera sitch. You could just make
Camera stitch.
like fucking.
no. Plus, it was like the one in the mall, so it was like a
Yeah.
little stand. It wasn't like a.
Oh, there it is.
Gotta
Yeah.
stay away from those stands, man. Those stands are scams.
And then what? One like good Samaritan Dunkin' Donuts worker many years later just handed you a $10 bill. Like what? How do you fix that?
Sometimes you just gotta let things go.
It was never fixed. It was never fixed. You just made amends. It was never fixed.
I didn't have a choice.
That's
But
fair.
the fire department made it up to me. They were on my list for a little bit.
Who hates firemen? How
How do you hate the fire
Instead
department?
of saving your cat, did they kill it or
Yeah.
something? Like what?
Because I was
They lit
I was
his house on fire.
trying to walk to the bus stop, and this fire truck, no sirens, no nothing on, just rolls up, almost hits me. I back up onto the thing, and then the fireman looked at me and said something to me, and it was rude. And I had my headphones in, but I knew by the way that he was looking at me, he said something fucked up. And so they were on my list for a very long time.
Said, hey, kid.
What if he said, "Hey, be careful, buddy, we almost got you," and then hit you, fuck this guy for no reason in
No,
particular?
it was definitely, like the guy on the bike that passes pedestrians in his bike lane and goes, nice walking, idiot. It's like,
I love that guy.
good eyes on the road, dummy.
He did a video where he yelled at like a person in a wheelchair that was in the bike lane, and everybody in the comments was like, "Oh, come on, man! He has wheels too. He can be there.
Yeah, at least he has
he
wheels.
can be there."
Oh, no.
The guy's so rude though. He literally is like, "Get the fuck out of the bike lane!"
Yeah, I guess you want your kids to die, huh? It's like Jesus Christ. First of all, God, I would love to throw a stick in that guy's spokes.
Oh my god. Flip him over.
Just a fucking.
Riding a bike, like I enjoy riding bikes, but riding a bike in the city sounds incredibly stressful.
Depends what part.
I know.
It's just no one cares about
No one cares about their life.
Yeah, no one cares. Everyone's sad already.
So it's just a very reckless place to be driving a bike.
And now all these fucking momos put fucking electrical fucking engines on it, and they go like 60
That's
miles
true
an hour.
too. Actually,
Yeah.
I
These
haven't-
these
yeah.
people are the most dangerous because like at least a bike like you could prepare for, and like how fast is someone on a bike really going? Yeah, you'll get hit, you'll hurt, whatever. But one of these dudes one of these delivery guys going 60 miles an hour. That thing's quiet as hell. You don't even hear it, you don't see it, and then boom, that hits you. You're going to the hospital for sure.
Honestly, it's a good point. I haven't walked in this just aimlessly walked in the city for a while. I don't even know what it looks like out in those streets.
It's nothing but scooters and e-bikes, and it's fucking ridiculous. But what is really cute is that all these delivery guys, like, they set up powwow areas, and, like, they meet up for lunchtime. Like, it'll be, like, 30 of them. Like, and
really?
they'll throw down
Yeah.
a picnic blanket, and they have their bikes all set up around them. It's like a car meetup in GTA, except it's e-bikes. And
Except
It's
it's
usually
e-bikes.
because like the place that they're outside of is like a hot spot for Uber Eats
Yeah.
deliveries. So if someone always orders from whatever spot, then they'll all like be there, and the first one takes it. You
Yeah,
know?
that's what I always asked myself. It's kind of related. It's like, every time you see like a taxi driver or a bus driver and they pass another bus or a taxi, they go, do they all know each other?
definitely. Bus drive, definitely.
Bus drivers maybe. Taxi drivers, I don't think
The
so.
taxi driver, they all probably immigrated from the same place in Europe or something. So they're
It's
probably
just
all, like,
solidarity. Although bus drivers will have conversations about whatever they do. The route. The bus driver will open the door and I'm like, hey, I'm trying to get somewhere. Can we get going? I know you're looking at your friend, but like, I got places to be.
I know you're taking your 4-second break, but I got somewhere to go.
Also, specifically bus drivers, isn't it the same? Like you meet the same people many times during that day, because you go a route back and forth.
Yeah.
And so the same bus driver eventually is gonna like, oh hey Jim. It's like, oh hey Jim.
I was like,
oh hey Jim.
It's like,
oh
hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing?
So they're saying hi to a guy they've already said hi to like 10
But they've
times
never
today.
seen him outside of this situation. They only know him as the guy like
Bus
they
driver
don't,
Bill.
they don't know how tall he is because he's always sitting down. Like,
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then imagine like they bump each other on the streets and they like recognize each other from the. They say, "Holy
just looking like
shit!"
I think I would do rock paper scissors.
You ever see a bus driver chair? It looks very comfortable.
They have their own little cockpit.
Yeah, it's like a little. It's
They
It's
do.
a little thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's comfortable because a lot of them have butt donuts that they sit on.
That's true.
I think that's just a health issue.
Yeah.
probably.
Sitting so many hours a day, you get a little hemorrhoid. You got to do something about that.
You ever on a bus that crashed?
No.
I think I was.
Nope.
I've been on a bus that just broke down, ruined my day.
That sucks. That's
Terrible.
worse to me.
In middle school, I was the only kid that didn't get on that bus. Crashed on Boulevard.
Golly.
Final destination.
Final-
you didn't
yeah.
warn them. You're supposed to warn them if
Yeah.
you do that.
No,
Get me off the bus.
Yeah.
And I remember, like, I'm at home playing video games, and like, I texted one of my buddies, like, "Hey, did you get home yet? You're not on." He's like, "I'm still on." And I'm like, "What the hell happened?" He's like, "Our bus crashed into a
3
car." I'm like,
people went
"Wow."
through the windshield, Martin.
Wow.
I understand you're playing Call of Duty.
Some girl fucking just hit her head off the front seat and got a bloody nose. That's about it. She was a nice girl, though. I felt bad for her.
I got hit by a car 2 weeks ago.
What?
Well, I got clipped. It wasn't like a hit, but
What?
so I was walking to meet up with my friend. I was going to their apartment, and I'm crossing the street, and I have like a big backpack. I have all this stuff in it. So in like an hour trip, I'm a block away. And so I'm walking, I'm in the lane, and this guy, he's having a conversation with his girl. He's like, and he's turning, and I'm looking at him, and I'm like, I have a big bag. I can't run. Like, are you going to stop? Like, you're making a turn. Pay attention. It's a crosswalk. It's a busy street. What are you doing?
So you didn't move.
And so I'm walking, and I see the car. I'm like, is he going to slow down? Is he just not going to look where he's driving? You're in a fucking 3-ton vehicle. Like, pay attention. And so it's coming like, oh, he's not going to stop. So I put my hand out, and I'm trying to, like, move my body to the side, and I get clipped by the mirror on my side. And the guy ends up stuck at the light. And I'm like, you're lucky I have way too much going on.
Oh, it's just the mirror, though?
Yeah, the mirror clipped me. But
Because you moved out of the way.
yeah, if I hadn't been able to react, I would have flipped over his fucking thing. I was like in the middle, and I had to push and turn.
I feel like you could,
Just jump.
Should have taken the hit there.
Right?
Got the insurance
yeah,
money.
just take the hit. You got a big backpack on.
Yeah, but I saw the guy's car, and there was like a huge dent scratch in the side. So he
Gotcha.
doesn't care about anybody's life. He's not paying anything. I'm gonna get money from that guy.
He did the same thing a few days
I don't even
before.
think he knows he hit.
The guy 2 times ago got the money. Jazz isn't getting anything. But, you bend down a little bit. You take out your ankle knife.
I was just ready to get to my destination.
That's why all New Yorkers keep an ankle knife. It's to pop tires.
No, I just keep an ankle gun.
ankle gun.
Half of them do that too.
Do they have I feel like popping a tire is much harder than that.
I'm scared of popping tires. I see these like in shows. They just walk up with a screwdriver and they're just like, what if that's very possible to happen too. You get that thing in the wrong angle and that thing just blows in
No,
front
it's
of
right.
you.
Apparently you have to. I'm not telling anybody how to pop tires here, but you have to poke and slash.
That's what I'm saying, because I feel like if it was just a poke thing, so
all
many
that
more
pressure.
people would just do it. I don't know. Like,
it's
so
just
many
'cause
more people would do it for shenanigans.
I think
See,
it's
now-
just so loud. I think that's why, because it's popping a balloon, except it's a tire.
Except and that thing's under pressure. That's why, for your own safety, and if you really want to fuck with them, you cut the air valves off.
Wait, where?
I feel like you've been in a tool for that.
Pair of snips.
I'm gonna find that.
Oh,
guy's
yeah,
car.
yeah. Hold on, let me get my pair of snips out of my back
You
pocket.
don't got one in your tool bag? Come
You wanna carry a
on.
Swiss Army knife on you?
Oh yeah, that's weird. So
carry
the only
pair of
thing that's
snips.
happening to these cars is that a very specific tool is snipping their tires, and the only guy walking around with a toolbox is the most suspicious one. No,
You don't have a traveling box with you? You never know when something happens.
I don't need tools that readily.
do you have a? Well, I guess you two don't drive, but I just have a baseball in my car, just ready,
my
ready for
God.
whenever I need to miss that
Just-
one throw.
Wait, just the ball, not even the bat?
No,
fuck do
I
you
have
do with
a
the bat?
I have a bat in
Oh,
my
probably a lot more damage than with the ball.
I'm not getting out of the car. It's a drive-by.
Drive by.
I have a bat in my car. In case I see Antonio, then we can play baseball. But I do carry a baseball bat in my car.
Because of the rec league, or
No, just because if somebody tries to fucking
you're getting
pull
out of
up
the
on me.
car. You're
Yeah,
not
you
getting out
didn't
of the
see
car.
it. You didn't see it. It's got all these cool like nails and screws going through it in different directions
Yeah,
and
yeah.
shit.
Is it one of those, like an
cool.
apocalypse bat?
an
You're not getting out of your car. Don't lie to me.
I mean, probably not. But
Isn't
if
it in
I
your
had
tr-
to, I'd like to have it.
Where do you hold it?
It's in the trunk.
Useless. It's
Yeah,
useless.
That's tough. That's tough.
Wait. I'll fight you, sir. Just give me 1 second. Let me get something out the back real quick.
You can lock the door and pull the seat down
is so
and get
much
the trunk and get it
That
from
is
the
so
trunk.
much
See,
work.
that's even more
Yeah.
work than getting out of the car and just going around to the
Yeah,
trunk.
but when you're out of the car, you're
In danger.
You're in danger. If I lock myself in the car, now I have a baseball bat in a car.
What's that gonna do either?
I don't know. Maybe
just
I
gotta
can
hit 'em
bash
with
my
the-
face in before they come.
Yeah, you start acting crazy.
No, maybe I should get a weapon.
What's the odds that you actually drive into a lake?
Very low.
At nighttime,
it's not
no.
zero.
They definitely drastically spike in the nighttime because you know how hard it is to see water at night.
That would make sense.
You can drive into it and still not know what the problem is until water starts leaking in through the doors.
'Cause,
It is insane.
Because apparently the things that they're trying to sell, to break the windshield immediately, those things are flying off the
The shelves.
electronic shelves. 'Cause I don't think you could go buy them. But like, who's driving into lakes? I
There's
don't-
people in hurricane.
I
areas
just
as
I
well.
think it's people
That might be. That's
car
okay.
hopping, trying to
People
drive.
drive off a bridge by accident.
No, no, we're going further away.
Oh.
No, he was right. More like people that like, flash flood, stuck in a
Yeah.
hurricane. That, not the guy that flew off the bridge.
I don't think that's been trending.
If you manage to drive off a bridge, that's just a personal problem.
yeah, maybe you shouldn't have your license.
It's never your fault. It's like the brake lines are cut. The butler did it or something like that. It's never you. You know.
Or you were trying to,
I don't think the brake lines have anything with you just 90-degree turn right off the side of a bridge.
Yeah.
Old people got to start giving up their licenses. That's all I know.
You should have to take a test every 10 years.
Oh, dude, I forgot who fucking said it. I think it was Chris D'Elia. Chris D'Elia said something so funny. He was like, old people, they don't need to take a test to drive again. They don't have to do anything. All they have to do is you get a ball, and if they catch it, they can drive. You just throw them, not a hard ball, soft, it won't hurt them. But if they can catch it, they could keep driving. If not, get them off the road.
One
think that's a
try,
fair thing.
one try, and one try only.
Ooh, one
How far?
try. I don't know, one try. That's a lot of pressure. I don't think Danny could catch a ball in one try under a lot of pressure.
I can catch a ball in one try under pressure.
All right, here we go. All right, ready?
Yes.
Pressure.
If
pressure,
you don't catch
pressure,
this,
pressure.
you
Then
can
I
never
can't
drive
drive.
again. Never again.
All right.
All right.
Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. You're thinking too much.
I'm a driver.
Good for you.
Good to know that you don't have dementia.
I'm a driver.
Yet.
Yet.
I,
True.
I think we could end soon, but like I can't believe we went the whole episode and what's going on with the road?
Oh,
Oh, JT gave it to me for his birthday.
For what?
For his
Oh,
birthday.
right, because they're terrible at gift
Oh
giving.
yeah.
I don't think we've even discussed this yet.
I think we might have.
I don't think we have.
Maybe on Patreon we did. You could see more
It's-
discussions there.
It's basically it's a new tradition of the Pinky Boys. Whenever it's your birthday, you have to get the other two people presents.
Yeah, you keep saying he's saying other two, so to exclude all the other friends.
Yes.
The reason it's only me, Danny, and JT is because I got them gifts for their birthdays for many years in a row without reciprocation. Without reciprocation. Then why are we doing it then? Why are we doing it then? Don't shake your head. Why are we doing this then?
Antonio got us gifts
Twice
for
in a
our
row.
birthday,
2 years in a row.
and we when he asked where his gift was on his birthday, we said, "Don't you remember our tradition?" And our tradition is whenever it's your birthday, you have to get the gift, and it works as a dual purpose thing. One is that we each get each other gifts, and we can all be held accountable. And the second one is now we can look forward to the other person's birthday. I'm so excited for your birthday coming up.
Oh, I'm glad you weren't before that.
yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
I'm glad I'm not a part of this because
And so
he obviously narrowed it down to just 3 people. So I'm looking forward to September.
I'm not
this
happy
year.
to celebrate you. I don't give a fuck about your
Yeah.
party.
Oh, it's-
Where's my?
Oh,
gift?
wait. You're getting me a gift? I care. I care.
Listen, first of all, Antonio got me a gift.
Don't do this.
I'm gonna put "got me a gift" in quotation
This is
marks.
the third gift.
He fucking got a pair of sweatpants from somebody that was too big, and then they were too big for him. And instead of returning it with the gift receipt, because that would require leaving his house, he just gave them to me and said, "I got you a gift for my birthday." So I don't want to hear this. That is not a gift. That's a re-gift.
That is
But
the third
what's
still a gift?
What word did you say?
Thank you.
Because you got a gift.
I don't know. I said thank you afterwards. And I love those sweatpants. They're very comfortable.
So why are you complaining?
I'm not complaining. He's trying to say that he went out and bought a gift for me.
I didn't even.
He said he got you
he
a
got
gift.
you
He
a
didn't
gift.
get me a gift.
got you.
He
did
did.
not get me. No, somebody else
Because he
got
got
him of the wrong gift.
So he got sweatpants and he gave them to you. He got you a gift.
Dude, I'm so easy to get gifts for. Right now, I'm trying to decide what to get JT for my birthday.
Yeah, you don't. And this would you already would have gotten him the gift. By now.
I've already gotten him the gift, but JT never says, "Oh, I want this. I want this." He just says like, "Oh yeah, another day." Playing video games. I don't know. And so I don't know. It's very hard. I feel like all the time I say like, "Oh, I wish I had a Persian cat." Or like, I say like,
When
like,
have you ever said
no, not
you
that.
want a Persian
But I'm
cat?
saying I dropped little gift crumbs. I'm the easiest person to get a gift for.
That's because you want everything.
You're like
Okay,
a kid.
That's a good thing. That's an easy person to get a gift for.
You're acting like I go around going, "Oh, Danny, that new PS5 I really want you to get me sure is nice."
You drop some hints too. Because you'll see something online and go like, "Oh, this is cool." That is at least a hint. What am I supposed to get JT? An air fryer tray. I don't know.
Or get him a self-cleaning air fryer. Please.
Self-cleaning
Get him something
air
that's
fryer.
cleaning. Get him something that'll make him clean.
self-cleaning air
Wait.
fryer.
Air fryers aren't already self-cleaning?
No.
I hate to break it to you, Martin. That's why Martin goes through 3 a year.
No, that's my brother. He burns them down.
But I'll figure it out because that's what a good friend does. I feel like a good gift, there's a 20% chance they won't like it.
So what's a great gift?
100% chance? No.
100% chance they won't like it.
I'd say a great gift is even 50-50.
What are you talking?
How did the percentage go up?
How did it go up?
The reason is because an okay gift is 100%. I know they've either told me that they want it or like I know that they're gonna like this gift, but they're not gonna love this gift.
So how is that okay?
And a
not
great gift is something 50% chance that they won't like and 50% chance they'll love, and they would have never thought about getting something like this. It's a risk, you know? You're taking a risk to give them something that you don't know if they'll like, but if they do like it, they'll love it. You know what I mean?
No.
No, not at all.
No.
I got JT.
I don't do if, buts, and maybes.
You sound a lot like Santa.
Well, maybe I am.
Maybe you are Santa. You're starting to, with the
Maybe
robe.
I am.
you're getting there.
I am certainly jolly.
That's a word. That's a word.
My original plan was to buy JT a game, and I was like, oh, Crab Champions. This game's like Risk of Rain. He likes MOBAs. He'll like that. And I asked him, hey, JT ever played Crab Champions? He's like, yeah, I have it. I'm like, okay. So I'm not going to get him a game because he has every game in the world.
Well, his job is gaming.
I
He
know.
has a lot of games.
So I got him something related to that. I got him a little stand so he can put his controller and his headphones, and it has 2 USBs so you can charge it or it'll help extend it. So if you have like a long mouse, but everything he has is wireless.
I got him a little knick-knack gift too, but it got back ordered. I'm still waiting on it.
That's what they all say.
No, really, Amazon fucked me.
Well, a lot of strikes going on. He said he was getting my gift today on your birthday,
I know.
which is
Why
strange.
Is that?
I don't know.
I got him a Twitch light.
How much you think
Nice.
that? How much?
It's literally the Twitch logo.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one. We were thinking about getting that too, so good thing. How much do you think that was?
It's
How much
not-
do you think that
it's-
was?
That's not what it's about.
So I want to know how much.
It's about.
Oh, that's not what it's about.
not what it's
Oh,
about.
if he gave me a gold bar and you got that, you'd have something to say about it.
Oh yeah, he would cry and
Honest-
complain and make it a
honestly,
problem.
Truly, and I know this is gonna sound really silly, but
Don't do this.
I would rather not have a gold bar. Like I don't want to.
Now he's just saying that.
Gold bar.
Now he's just
I'd
saying
rather
that.
have. Again, this is the same thing. Like when people get me money as gifts,
I love it.
I don't know if I like that.
I do because now I could use it on whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah, I know, but that's not a gift.
But
Then.
what?
That's
Yes,
just-
it is. That's the gift.
just-
That's
just
the
more
gift.
money.
That's the
Why
gift
so
of
passionate?
freedom and capitalism, buddy. Go
well-
buy whatever you want.
Yeah,
Here's
but
money.
Yeah,
Here's
but
money.
then it's not like you ever have something and you're like somebody says, "Oh, where'd you get that?" And it's like, "Oh, this backpack. It was a gift." That's
well-
not the same when somebody
well,
gives
guess
me
what now,
cash to
loser?
buy it. That's not the same. It's not nearly as thoughtful. It really means that I know you so little that I don't know what you like. So here's money.
No, maybe because
That's
like
what
you.
it is.
Oh, I don't know what to buy him, so you can just give him money and be like, "Here, buy whatever you want."
That's
yourself."
exactly what I'm
And
saying.
now-
It's a lazy way out.
And if you give them money, that takes away all your little 20% chance they won't like it. It's a 50-50. They like it or love it. They're gonna love it because it's fucking cash.
I'll tell you
and
what,
who don't
though.
love cash.
You know
that's a lazy ass gift, and it means the person that's giving you the gift doesn't know you.
I'll agree with you in the sense where if I'll tell you what, you know what, if he did give me a gold bar, I would probably say, why didn't you just give me the cash? Actually, like, what are we doing here? I got to go to a pawn shop. I don't even know what to do with this.
No,
What do
the
I
bond
put it- I
deal's
put it
about
in
to
resin-
flip, so you take it and bury it.
Oh, that's true. I can
True.
bury it in the
You
front
gotta
yard.
bury your silver.
Actually, I got no fucking grass. I can't. Where do I bury it?
I'll bury it for you.
Part of gift giving is taking the time to really think about what that person would like, what would be useful for them. And hopefully when they open it, they do the smile like, oh, wow, this is really cool. Thank you. Or I really need it.
Exactly.
We can end on that. Give gifts that mean things, and if you can't think of anything, give cash.
Yeah.
Give cash.
Basically.
There was one time where, God, we're gonna get out of here. But there was one time where I was thinking, this is gonna be bad of me. I was like, do I even put the card in here? It's like, do I just fucking shove money in an envelope and just hand it to him? Like, what are we doing? I'm not reading no cards. I know he's not keeping the card.
Yeah, I mean,
No, I agree.
we didn't. Well, I don't know about we. JT didn't. Mince. He didn't. There was no card or wrapping. Or anything.
He just went here.
He just threw a package at me and went, "Happy birthday."
Well, it is still his
But I
birthday.
appreciate it, and I've been wearing it all day.
That's true.
He
Actually,
has.
all week.
It's
Actually,
very
Yeah,
comfy.
it actually
Please
smells.
stop. You've been touching me an insane amount today.
Isn't it comfy?
it does.
It's
Look
yes,
comfy.
it's comfortable.
Okay.
You should
Alright.
wash it though. It's starting to smell.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does
maybe.
for sure. Yes, let's get out of here. Martin, tell them where to find you. We'll
You
go
can
around.
find me on Instagram at Marcin_Mears.
Sign it. Chaz.
You can find me on the gram at Chaz Wins, 2 Z's. Don't forget the second Z. It's starting to annoy me because people will comment and they put Chaz with 1 Z, and I'm super specific about that second Z and what it means in my name.
Does someone have CHAZ wins?
I have no idea.
Oh, well.
You can find me at Danny is watching on Instagram and in the hospital trying to get the last of my health care.
You can find me at Aunt
Benefits.
Prisco. Yeah. Yeah, do the rest.
Like, share, subscribe. Follow us on Twitch at The Picky Boys, on Instagram at The Picky Boys, and our brand new Picky Boys Gaming channel on YouTube.
Sheesh.
Everything will be in a link down below. And tell me happy birthday. I need it.